Hi guys, this is LMU. I'm your instructor for Interactive Media Design 2. So the course is going to be project-based since it's going to be an online course. We'll be exploring options for 3D modeling with a bunch of different Adobe Creative tools, including Illustrator, Dimensions, Photoshop, and then ultimately with Adobe After Effects and Cinema 4D Lite. Those two applications are paired together now. For the outcomes, would demonstrate the ability to manipulate and create 3D objects and move them in a 3D environment, demonstrate ability to compose 3D environments with lighting and cameras, use 3D as a medium for advertisements and product announcements. So our focus is not just 3D, but it's also 3D in a practical application. Demonstrate the ability to manage 3D renders and exports for delivery. Our class meetings will be online, so there'll be opportunities for hangouts and chats and stuff like that, so more on that later. For assessment, here's the grading criteria, and you'll have this in your syllabus. My email address is at Northern Essex, almu@necc.mass.edu, and my cell is listed here, but I ask you to only use it if it's absolutely necessary, if you can't reach me any other way. Attendance, obviously, attendance is online, so this is going to be a little tricky, but if I don't hear from you, if I'm not getting your project assignments, if I'm not getting contact from you weekly, then I'm going to flag that, and we'll have to talk about that. Content of the artwork, obviously everything has to be original, but I will allow things like stock photography and free license, illustrations and whatever you can find on the web. This course also is, because it's about 3D, you'll need some 3D models that you can download, so there'll be some resources for that. There's a section on classroom quality, academic support if you need it, and then portfolio use and supplies. So for supplies, the book that I'm going to use, and you don't have to purchase it, but you probably can get a used copy really cheap. It's After Effects in Cinema 4D Lite by Chris Jackson. It's an excellent text, a lot of good examples, and you're going to definitely need a USB drive. When it comes to 3D, rendering time is really, really crucial, so you want a hard drive that's actually really, really fast. Okay, so the fastest connection that you have, whether that's USB 3.0 or USB whatever, get a really, really fast hard drive. You're also going to need a YouTube or Vimeo account to post your rendered files. If you don't, you probably can lock those down somehow and just share them with me, or you can store them some other way, or because it's going to be hard to, some of those video renders are going to be huge, so to pass them over to me by email is going to be impossible. So you want a way to store those videos in a place where it's going to be, where it's going to be easy for me to get to, and it's not going to be hard for me to get to those files. So more on everything else in upcoming videos. Thanks.